Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely, wonderful day so far. My name is Mandy. Thank y'all so much for being here. Today's video, we're going to be talking about plus size clothes that I picked up at my local Walmart that normally I would completely and utterly avoid for one reason or the other. Either the design is off, or the color story is weird, or they're just plain ugly. Believe it or not, it does happen all the time, particularly with Walmart. They kind of have a niche for it. I don't know why, but today we're gonna try to make these really cute. I mean, I have to say, some of these might be beyond help, I don't know. So if all that sounds good to you and you enjoy plus size fashion, but overspending just isn't in your budget right now, then please consider subscribing because that is the whole MO here on my channel. And as always, if something like tickles your fancy or whatever, I will have all the links down to everything mentioned found in the description box below. Okay, y'all, so let's talk Terra and Sky for a second because let me just tell you, they've been serving poo-poo sandwiches all season long, and this first piece is going to be one of the worst that I've seen thus far. At least that's my initial thoughts. I first saw this dress a couple of weeks ago at my local Walmart. I actually thought it was so bad that I took a video of it because I was gonna do a whole short on like ugliest clothes at Walmart right now. And then I went back yesterday, I saw it again, and it kind of grew on me. Like, does this actually have potential? I would love to know your candid, raw, mean comments down in the comment section down below. But here she is in all of her glory. And this lady has it all. So she's acid washed, she's a baby doll style dress, she has puff sleeves, she has smocking. It's a lot. And funny enough, y'all, when I went back to the store yesterday and picked this out to buy it, they were sold out of almost every single size. So I picked this up in a size 2X. Normally I would wear like a 0X or a 1X, especially in Terra and Sky because they're so generously sized. But this is what the dress looks like without any intervention. And honestly, it's not nearly as bad as what I thought it was gonna be, at least on my initial Walmart run. But it's not great either. But let's change that and make it a little bit more attractive to the eye. So first things first, we're gonna add a Western belt and cinch in the waist. Lord knows I need it here. So 1, 2, 3, and here's what it looks like with the belt. And I also changed the shoes too, just to kind of do a little matchy-matchy. And it's also gonna give us a lot of lift and some calf definition. And it just makes a world of difference when you're like elevating an outfit. So I can't just drag Terra and Sky in this whole entire video. There's a whole lot of blame and a whole lot of malcontent when it comes to the styling at Walmart right now from various brands. And unfortunately, the next one we're gonna be talking about is No Boundaries. No Boundaries has been suffering in the styling department. Online, they just have a huge assortment to choose from. It's pages and pages and pages of clothes that are really trendy and also like diamonds in the rough. This, however, is not gonna be one of them. So this is going to be an overall short set, and this is what it looks like. So actually, I have to say that it's gonna be very well made, but the shorts are just ain't shortened. They're a little short too much. They're shortened too much. So these are the No Boundaries Shortalls. I never knew that that's what they were called until recently. It's like, is that something new or has that been going on for as long as they've been around? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. But these are junior sizes and I picked these out in a size 21. So if you're unfamiliar with No Boundaries, they go by odd numbers. So it's 1s, 3s, 5s, 7s, 9s. You know what I'm talking about. And the size 21 fits me perfectly. I've never had an issue with size 21 when it comes to No Boundaries. But this is what the shortalls look like when they're on. I have to say, not the most flattering silhouettes that I've ever tried before, but really and truly, y'all, like these in general are supposed to be kind of dressed down. So I think like the burden really falls on the top that you're gonna be pairing underneath this. The one that I have on right now is just a random one that I found at Walmart, and it's very busy and it's bedazzled. So it's got a lot going on, but we're gonna change all that in 3, 2, 1, and this is the after. And like I said, not a huge difference, but we did change the top underneath to more of a contrasting color, and we also added a really fun platform sneaker just for some height. And I do think that it made a marginal difference, but I would love to know y'all's opinions down in the comment section down below. So Time and True is going to be another brand that unfortunately is regressing, particularly in the plus size clothing department. I don't know what the hell they got going on, but their designs are going backwards instead of forwards. I can remember sitting here a couple of years ago and just praising the brand time and time again. I can't say that anymore, particularly for the clothes that I find in store. Online, as I've mentioned before, is going to be a whole nother story, but in store is piss poor. and I'm not trying to rhyme. So this is gonna be one of many dresses that I found at my local Walmart that are just so incredibly unflattering for plus size people. When I tell you, there were a plethora of clothes to choose from. I could have just closed my eyes and just grabbed something and like brought it to make this video, because honestly, they are terribly made. They're like poor quality. The fabric feels really cheap. This almost feels like a bathing suit cover up, and it's not. It is a regular dress found in the regular clothing department, and it's expensive. This dress is $18.98. Unforgivable, time and true. What the hell you doing? Get it together. So this has a really nice V-neck. I will say that about it. But the way that this is gonna fall on the arms, particularly on a plus size person, is just gonna make you look bigger. It's gonna make your arms look bulkier. It's gonna make your shoulders look wider, and nobody is looking for that. And then what's going on with the waistline right here? Who in their right mind wanted to put a waistline right under the boob? If you have bigger boobs, it's gonna cut your boob in half. You're gonna have a quattro boob. And then whenever you go down to the bottom of this dress, it also has a tier, very similarly to the Terran Sky dress that I showed you at the beginning of this video, which I'm just gonna tell you, I have no problem wearing a tiered dress. I think they're very cute. They give a lot of movement, a lot of femininity, but every single dress that you go into Walmart to find is tiered at the bottom. What is going on? Give us some selection. Okay, rant over, and this is what the dress looks like, and I just have to say, it's real bad, y'all. I mean, it's real bad. And just give her a little spin, Mandy. I don't know why you're just standing there. Don't be shy. So yeah, now you see what I'm talking about. Not cute, not flattering. It's spattering. It's 80s Walmart clothes that have come back to haunt us all. And honestly, y'all, I've tried it all with this dress. I've tried belting it. I've tried turning up the sleeves. I've tried cute heels. Nothing I did would improve this dress besides like a bonfire. So, you know, it's a bad one. Is this the right time to talk about Time and True's tiered ruffled t-shirts? I think so. Let's talk about it. So the next thing we're gonna be talking about is these style t-shirts. Yes, it's gonna be t-shirts with ruffles at the bottom. So this is going to be the Time and True soft wash Peplum t-shirt. And I have to say, I absolutely love this color. So it's called Soft Papaya, which is exactly what you would think about. It's like a subdued kind of an orangey color. It's very pastel, very fresh looking. I could totally see myself wearing a t-shirt like this, except, you know, without the ruffle at the bottom and with a really cool pair of jeans. I think that would look really nice. But I would not in a million years call this a peplum. I would call this a ruffle. This is a dress that they had that they just decided to cut in half. But with all that being said, I picked this up in a size 20 and it fits absolutely perfectly. Although I'm just gonna be 100% real with y'all, they're charging $15.98 for this t-shirt in all of its glory, okay? We're just on the downward slide when it comes to Walmart clothing right now. We're in a slump. So here it is, and she is so fancy, yes. Actually, in all seriousness, it's really not that bad. I mean, yes, it's boxy, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I've had worse in this very video. I really think that the jeans kind of compound that unflattering nature of the top. Crop pants and plus sizes just don't necessarily mix anyway. But back to the top. It's raining cats and dogs. I don't know if you can hear it outside. And I'm just gonna be 100% with y'all. I actually considered cutting the ruffle off the bottom completely, but for $16, I decided against it. But just for shits and gigs, we're gonna try to style this properly. So in 3, 2, 1, yes. Okay, so noticeable jeans change here, and I just have to say that high-waisted pants do more for the figure than we realize. I mean, God bless them. Of course, you know, the ruffle had to be vanquished, so we just tucked that in and we're just gonna forget about it. But it is a good way to kind of enjoy the beautiful color of the top without the peplum, and then later on, if you're feeling a little bit froggy, then you could break it out for a totally different look. So much better, way more flattering, and it's just a win-win. All right, y'all, so now we're on to the final item of the entire day, and this one, I have to say, has kind of grown on me a little bit. Like when I had this whole video idea, this was the first item that I picked off of the rack and I put it in my cart. and I'm kind of liking it now. I don't know what to do with this kind of information, but it's kind of cute. So this is gonna be from the brand Avia. I picked it up for $19.98 in a size 20, and this is what it looks like. So this is like parachute material, which if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I love parachute type material, like parachute pants, parachute tops, that type of thing. It's kind of my jam. But this has got to be the most beautiful color that I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Like, how perfect for spring and summer could you get? And not to mention the fabric is gonna be fast drying, it's gonna be easy to throw on and off, and just a relatively easy piece in general. What the hell was I thinking whenever I said that I would never wear this at the beginning of the video? I have no idea. But here is the dress on, and I do have to say we're a little bit on the snug side, particularly in the hips and the tummy area, but the style, the color, even the really cool like utility belt is just kind of timeless. It's classic all at the same time. And it even has zip pockets, and I just have to say I love the shape that it's given my body. And once again, I'm just gonna say this ad nauseum, the color is absolutely gorgeous. Like, if this came in a size 22, I would pick it up in a heartbeat in probably every color. So good job, Avia, high five, you got it going on. I really have no complaints. All right, y'all, that is going to do it for this Walmart plus size try on haul video. I hope y'all found this video helpful and enjoyable. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I always appreciate each and every one of you. Please stay safe and stay healthy in this crazy, wild world that we're living in right now. And I'm gonna be seeing y'all very, very soon. Bye.